little minor announcement there. Right, let's get out on the run and see how we're going. Beautiful day today. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We've made a little trip out to the countryside, which is looking glorious today. So yeah, we're out here in a place called Goring-on-Thames, I think it's probably, or Streatley, Goring-Streatley, a little beautiful place in Oxfordshire. Because yeah, I've come out, you may recognise the surroundings here, longer viewers of the channel, to see my movement coach, Shane, who is just over there. I can see him just there. So we're going to go and catch up with him and chat about how I'm moving, because yeah, we're able to run a little bit more now. So yeah, we need to get that form back, because good form means injury prevention and all of that sort of stuff. So we'll be catching up with him, and I'm going to head out into the hills for a beautiful like trail run afterwards and just see how it goes. Probably not too long. As I say, this is Tuesday and we did that 5k just a couple of days ago, so just getting over that and getting our movement back. So yeah, we'll have a catch up with Shane. I'm not sure how much I'm able to film with that, with the whole sort of social distancing thing, but I'll see get the best footage I can, but we'll definitely have a long chat about it out on the hills afterwards. And as that train goes by, we'll see you in a bit. Right guys, so Sarah's just going, what are you doing this week, Sarah? Let everybody know.
I'm running 100 miles as part of the Centurion One community event.
And where are we going to see all of about this 100-mile week?
Oh, I don't know. I am filming stuff, but I don't know if it will actually...
On Sarah Place YouTube channel, launching soon. Yeah, so Sarah's going to get on her way, so I'll say bye to her. And yeah, I want to go going to go and catch up with Shane. Hi, yeah, very good.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hug you or shake your hand or do anything like that. It always feels rude, doesn't it?
And yeah, just like the whole non-handshaking thing is very, very odd. Right guys, so yeah, as you know, I've come out to see Shane Benzie, a movement specialist. I've been working on and off for it with like the past sort of 4 years or so, and it's been really important in getting me some really good running form, and has enabled me to achieve so much of what I've achieved. So yeah, Shane, thank you for your hard work, and I'll link to his website and all these details down below if you're interested in coming out and seeing Shane, which we're very lucky to be able to do here on a beautiful day in Goring. So yeah, Shane, take us through why someone might come and see you, like for what I've been through with this big injury, why it's important to come and see you, someone like you, quite quickly.
Yeah, so obviously you've had an injury, and that's a trauma for the body. And once the body's had a trauma, it's actually really, really good at coping with that trauma and almost coming up with ways of moving around it, compensating for it. Yeah. That's a good thing, because that's keeping you safe. But long term, we want to make sure that that compensation doesn't stay. Good movement is all about balance and symmetry. At the moment, you may not be symmetrical because of the injury. That's fine. We want to assess what that's like now, but we also want to build up some thought processes, is that as you go into your training blocks now and you start to get stronger and stronger and stronger, it's based on that good movement, that good balance and symmetry coming back. So yeah, I'm fascinated to see how
as we
you're
look
moving.
To get sort of stronger and things like that, we're also looking to move that movement progression. Our movement is progressing as well.
It's a moving feast all the time.
To get back to that symmetrical thing. Right, yeah. So we're going to go out, we're going to film a few bits and pieces. Can't do too much today, but Shane's going to look at me on his iPad, and then we'll have a look at what Shane has spotted. Right, so Shane's been using his amazing iPad Pro here and software to slow everything down, and yeah, spotted a couple of really interesting things to be working on going forward.
Yeah, absolutely fascinating. So yeah, so as we know, the injury was on the right leg, the right side. Yeah. And what I can see in your movement is that actually when you're running, the stride on the right side is a lot shorter. Yeah. Okay, and well, that's the body's way, that's your brain, your software's way of compensating. When your foot hits the ground, you've got around 2.5 times your body weight coming back at you. Yeah. And some deceleration. And as a coping mechanism, what you're kind of doing is sort of subconsciously getting that right foot down earlier underneath you, almost to try and protect it.
And what do you think the difference is in terms of the stride length between the 2 feet there? Up to about 20 odd centimetres?
Yeah, so I think, so as we know from working together, you know, your stride length with the type of running you were doing today would normally be around about 1.55 metres. Yeah. Yeah, and I think the left has pretty much stayed there and the right has come down to somewhere in the 130s. Yeah. Big big change.
Yeah.
It's good because your body's looking after itself, but what we need to do now is come up with a formula where we have that contact, where we understand as you get stronger and your foot gets more confident about being able to take those excessive G-forces or extra G-forces, you're able to then layer that into your training. What we don't want you to do is be 2 or 3 months down the road and that software has been rewritten for your leg to land quicker and more underneath you. And then interestingly, on that right hand side, there's a big differential that the shoulder drops a lot more on the right hand side, which is, you know, before I'd seen you, I would almost expect to see, you know, without a doubt. And you know, certainly when we run, the arms and legs are inextricably linked, and there's certainly, you're dropping quite a lot on that right hand side.
And just use that little analogy there, just try and explain it. It's almost like I'm tensing up just as my foot is about to hit the ground, and it's kind of just sort of like going like this almost. Just this subconscious way of coping for that impact that's coming up.
Totally natural, and actually it's really, really good, because if you weren't doing that, you'd have injured yourself the first time you went out for a run. Again, what we've got to do is keep you moving, getting fitter, getting stronger, but we've just got to make sure that we allow that leg to take more load and more load and more load as you get stronger. Because of course we want to come out the other side of this actually not as good as you went in, maybe better. You know, we get to start again to a degree, so we want to build you up even stronger and even quicker.
Cool. Right, I'm going to head out on a little run now up into the hills and have a chat about some of the things, how we're going to be going about this. So thanks so much for Shane. As I say,
pleasure.
Links everything down below if you want to come and check him out. Remote coaching and remote
do a lot of remote
as well, anywhere in the world. Right, so thanks very much. I'd normally shake your hand, but we can't do that just yet. So we'll see you guys in a bit. So big thanks to Shane there for a great session together for about 2.5 hours, nattering like old ladies, but really, really great to catch up. And now I'm going to head out for 10k. We're Goring on Thames, which is on the Thames Path 100 mile. During my series video doing 100 miles on the Thames Path, well, that went through here. And a little minor announcement, may seem crazy, but I have entered the Thames Path 100 mile for later on this year. Whether I'll be ready or not, I don't know, but I wanted to throw an entry in just to see what the fitness is going to be at by then. Right now doesn't look very sensible, but it's not until like the end of September, so we'll see. Some longer form racing, cannot wait to potentially give that a go. Thank you. Right. And also this bit just here in Goring, start of the Chiltern 1950 Centurion running, and also I guess, which we also entered to this year, which is a few days before Boston. Crikey, so many races coming up in the autumn. What are you guys going to do if you were entered in London? Are you still going to do London? Presumably they go ahead and everything. What are your thoughts? Are we going to get races in? Oh, look at these. Beautiful goslings. That's it. Right. You're going to be racing in the autumn. Let me know. Alright guys, a lot of people asked me after the 5k video that did my ankle hurt, and I guess I didn't really mention it in the video because it didn't really hurt that much, especially during it. Certainly nothing I would call pain. Braking it certainly hurt quite a lot, but no pain during the run or afterwards. Thank you. Feeling absolutely fine. It just swells up a lot afterwards, which, as I said, physio says is fine, but nothing to really worry about during the run. Got some people on their stand-up paddleboards there. Beautiful day. Is there anywhere better in the world? England on a summer's day. So happy with the feedback from Shane there. Nothing to worry about really. Everything going as normal. Way better. He was like thinking it was going to be a lot worse than it was. So super stoked. And now it's lovely to be out on some slightly uneven terrain, working the ankle a little bit more, and yeah, just focusing on what Shane's given me to do. Right, let's crack on. I'm loving this one. Back on the Thames path. I could probably run home from here, the Thames, all the way back to Greenwich. Maybe we'll do that one day. Bit of a challenge. Anyway, enough rambling. See you guys in a bit. Oh guys, I can't tell you how nice it is to be out on the trails again and running well. So yeah, let's have a chat about the next few weeks. What's coming up? Well, there'll be a lot of easy running. The key thing, as with all running, consistency. And that is what I'm going to be working on massively over the next few weeks. Just doing what I feel I should be doing on the day. I don't really have any goals or anything, but nothing to train for, nothing to race for. Yes, there's races way into the future. But right now, short term, it's waking up thinking, how does the body feel today? Right, that's what we're going to do. If I wake up tired, just rest, jump on the bike. Well, if I feel like, oh, there's no pain, everything's feeling quite good, then we'll put on the shoes, we'll go out and we'll run on feel, and just have some fun that way. And then I'll start to introduce a few sessions when the time feels right, but they'll just be sort of easy things. I'm going to do some strides for now, easy run and strides. It's going to be the focus for the next few weeks. And then yeah, after 2 or 3 weeks of that, then we'll probably maybe do some like 6 by 3 minutes type thing and build up from there. So as with any injury, so much is on feel. Don't push yourself. It's pointless trying to jump into a training plan or back onto a plan or all of that sort of thing. See what I do, wake up every day and think, right, how are we feeling? What can we do today? What's sensible? That's my advice on this whole build up back. And yeah, right. How beautiful are these trails? Come on! Having a little bath in the Thames because it is roasting hot today. So yeah, 5:08 pace so far. So tame. 5:08 pace so far. Very, very slow compared to what I used to. Doesn't matter. It's all about keeping things very, very easy at the moment. Don't be scared about what social media and all that sort of stuff. You just got to run with where you are in that type of moment. So very, very easy pace, low heart rate for me for the time being. And yeah, a lot of what Shane said, it's about reprogramming the brain. It's there protecting me at the moment, but as I get stronger and things, you need to keep reprogramming it to tell it, that injury isn't as bad anymore. We can start letting go a bit, but it's always that reprogramming, otherwise the brain won't let go. It's a little bit like the whole central governor thing. Tim Noakes' Law of Running, great book, check it out. It's overcoming your brain and your systems holding you back all the time in running and training. Hi guys, back in the centre of Goring, looking incredible. And yeah, I'm going to finish up this run and this video just here, and then I can look back on this potentially in Thames Path 100, about 70-75 miles into the race, crossing this bridge right here in a few months time. Can we do it? Can we get there? I don't know, but I'll be trying my hardest to get there in the best possible pain-free and fittest shape as we possibly can. Goring, you've been amazing today. You guys at home, follow along, have been amazing. Well, thanks so much to Shane, and so I'll put his details down below. We're off back to London, get some ice creams, get a cold drink down, and carry on working hard and getting it done. Thank you for all the support with the hats, the buffs and the hoodies. A bit too hot for hoodies at the moment, but you guys are buying them. And the plans as well. Loads of free plans on the website now. I've made them all free for all the amazing new runners that are out there at the moment. Right guys, we'll see you in the next one.